Sunnybrook Inn, and this is the room that Earl Schaefer stayed in when he was the first thru hiker of the AT. This place was built in 1840. It's a gorgeous spot, but this is the Earl Schaefer room. So there's a couple of things on the wall about him. There's a plaque on the door. So anyway, we're getting ready to check out. We'll talk to you later.
All right, we are here at Sunnybank Inn, Elmer's Hostel in Hot Springs. We spent the night here last night. It's actually right across from Dollar General and a diner, Smoky Mountain Diner, so perfect location. It is it was the first house built in Hot Springs, and about 1840. And so lots of porches to hang out on. Again, it's right across from Dollar General and in Smoky Mountain Diner, so perfect location. We had a beautiful room upstairs, private room, shared bathroom, but it was great. But nice place to stay, very conveniently located. The trail actually goes right through downtown Hot Springs, so it's the sidewalk going right in front of this. So anyway, we are waiting on a shuttle. We kind of changed our plans. It's going to rain all day. It's 1 o'clock, almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But we're going to slack pack today and come back down to Hot Springs, hike into Hot Springs tonight. So we'll be wet, but we wanted to get some miles in. So we're going to do about 10 miles today. And yeah, we will keep you informed. Ta-ta.
Yeah, we just got dropped off here at Hurricane Gap. Here comes Debbie. The road's right up there. She's coming down from where we got dropped off. We're doing a little change of plans because of the severe weather forecast this evening. There's gonna be some heavy thunderstorms coming through, and we were gonna start in Hot Springs and go northbound today to get up in here. We'd be coming the opposite direction, but we couldn't make it far enough with the time left in the day. So to get to a shelter, we needed to get to a shelter to camp, and we couldn't make it. It was going to be an 11-mile hike, and we weren't going to start till 2 or later. And we called our shuttle driver, and we made a change of plans so that we could southbound from Hurricane Gap, which is a 9-mile hike southbound back to Hot Springs, and we'll stay at Laughing Heart Hostel tonight. It's the plan. And then tomorrow we will be getting set up to do an overnight, multiple nights probably, possibly, but I'll leave it open for now because we don't know what the weather is going to do. So we're playing it by ear as usual. So it's about 1:30, and we're walking south back to Hot Springs, and we just started, so we got about 9 miles to go. We'll be checking in later. We've probably been hiking about 30 minutes or so. We're probably close to a mile away from Hurricane Gap. We've been climbing out of the car. Right out of the car was a climb up Rich Mountain. So I assume we're at the summit as far as the AT goes. It looks like maybe the actual summit of the mountain is over here, but it's not a view. It's a treed summit. We're gonna stop here and rest on this bench at the Rich Mountain tent site and drink some water, eat a snack, and just take a little break since there's a bench. Yeah, let's call her name. This looks like a pretty good campsite, although you got a couple of spots that do great, and a couple of them got a little angle to them, but I'm sure you could make something work here. So anyway, we're gonna take a break here at the fire pit, and we'll check in a bit. I think that's our major climb for the day, although that wasn't that major, but we're going back down into Hot Springs from the other direction. So once again, we're doing our traditional pincer move on a hostel where we come at it from both directions. All right, talk to you later. Snack time.
Okay, we took a Blue Blaze 0.15 straight up to come to the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. So we're going to check it out.
All right, here's the view from up in the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. So I'm walking around up on the platform. It's a overcast day. That's why we think there's a pretty good chance of rain today. So you can see the low clouds, and it doesn't look like it's really raining anywhere right off, but some dark clouds here and there. The wind's not bad. There's a cell tower. There's Debbie down there, trickling down on the bottom. All right, so that's about all I can show you up here. Pretty nice view though. It'd be real pretty on a super clear day, but it's just pretty nice today. Probably not as good on the video as it is to the naked eye. All right. Got a little water here at the spring right on the trail. It's about 3:30, and we are on the move. We're only about 2.5 miles in. We've stopped and talked to a couple people we met at the inn we stayed in last night. So they had had a wild and crazy days, both of them separately. So we caught up on those stories. One of them had their backpack rolled down a mountain while it was open. All of her stuff flew out of it. She had to retrieve it all, and it took a long time. So a lot of effort. So it was a pretty crazy story. At least it wasn't raining. She did say she saw some bears up here ahead of us. She had seen them and told us about it. So I doubt they'll be there when we get where they were, but we'll keep our eyes out. It'd be great if they would just pop out when I had the camera up. Yeah, it's been, they were also talking about the climb that they've been enduring coming up from Hot Springs, which we're going to be descending, or we are descending maybe already, but you know, we're up at about 3,000 feet, and Hot Springs is at 1,300 feet, so we've got some down ahead of us. Hopefully it won't be too steep when it gets toward the end. But anyway, this is what it's looking like right now. No rain still. Hadn't even heard any thunder yet, but it could just pop up like it did yesterday out of the blue. Yesterday after we got back anyway, in the evening, had some storms pass through. All right, we'll check in with you guys later. We're just coming into Tanyard Gap. So there's a couple of nice camp spots, one back behind me, and then there's one down here, and there's a little water source here. So right by the camp, so that's kind of handy. But you are right next to the road here, so you would have car noise. But anyway, Tanyard Gap, here we are. Looks like there's some parking here. Well, it's just starting to rain just slightly right now. We're getting our rain gear out under a tree at Tanyard Gap. So can't tell if it's going to set in, but it's starting to rain a little. So we're fixing to be ready to roll again though. We'll talk to you later. Does a bear poop in the woods, or does he poop on the bridge? So we're crossing this bridge over this highway, which I don't know which highway this is, at Tanyard Gap. But it's a pretty busy road, so I'm glad there's a bridge. There's the white blazes right there, showing you're on the trail. And there's the white blaze right there going back up into the woods. So gravel road keeps going up. We're turning off to the left to get back on the AT. So here we go. We got steps to climb. We got about 6 miles to go. A little less, but probably take us 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours to get down. So we'll be all right on time. Even for our late start, we'll get back before dark. All right. So all righty, switch back. There she goes. Classic AT rhododendron tunnel. We've gone through a few of these today. It's real nice and cool in here. The rain that had started didn't last very long. It didn't really gather any steam. It just sprinkled a little bit and then it tapered off to nothing. So we're took our rain gear, put it back in our packs for now. So it's too hot to, I was gonna use my umbrella, but Debbie had on her poncho. It's a little warm for that even though a poncho is cooler than a raincoat. Hey, there she is over there. Let me zoom in. Woo! All right.
Okay, we just came out on a road. We're doing a little road walking on this gravel road. This little field out here. You can probably hear the thunder rumbling in the background. We're ready for the rain, but just hoping it's not going to be thunderstorms. All right, we came down the hill. Here's a little pond up here. So yeah. And here's the trail.
I smell fish.
You smell fish? There's fish in here. Bench. I smell fish now too. That's damming that little pond up. It's the other end of it. Right down here we should be able to have a better view of the dam. Yeah. There you go. The things you see out in the wilds.
Hopefully the levee doesn't break anytime soon.
Sounds like it's raining. We're in the thick trees, so it's not really hitting us that much. It's really warm, so if we get wet, at least it won't be wet and cold. And we have a dry place to sleep tonight, so it's just water. As long as I'm not cold, I'm good. Okay. See you down the trail. How's it going?
Good for me. Rain's holding off. Can't complain about that. So we're about 3.5 miles away from Hot Springs.
Yeah. What are you gonna do when you get down to Hot Springs?
Eat.
Eat?
Mm-hmm.
Town.
What are you gonna do?
Eat.
All right.
All right, I'll see you down there and we'll eat together.
Okay.
Okay, it's a date.
See you then.
See you then. So we're hiking along this ridge line and we're hiking above the French Broad River, which is right down there. So we're just walking along this trail.
About 2.5 miles to Hot Springs.
Yep, about 2.5 miles to Hot Springs. And we'll follow, I think we follow the river. It'll be to our left the whole way down. All right, see you down the trail. We came to this overlook. It's actually a little campsite. There's a nice view here. French Broad River's down there. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but the town of Hot Springs is down there. It's down in there. So that is where we're headed. See you down the trail. This is the view from a rock outcropping called Lover's Leap, looking down into Hot Springs, French Broad River, the bridge, oh, wrong way, the bridge that goes across the river. It's down there. We'll be walking across that in a little bit. And then there's the town where we will be eating in just a little bit.
Yep, some pretty neat rock stuff coming down from up there. It's kind of steep, but short hike up to get a little bear. We have a little bear. We have a little bear right there in a tree.
Okay, it's not a cub, is it? Should we just go by?
I don't know, baby. So we're checking out this little bear here. I don't know if it's a cub. He's not a big bear, but he's looking at us very curiously. Hope y'all can see him there in the tree. I'm gonna try to get a little closer and see what happens. You got it? So he's only about 12 feet. I am. I just don't want to do anything fast. So there he is, a little brown bear. Well, we're almost back from down to Hot Springs, and we just still been talking about that bear that we just saw. That was pretty cool that I had the video running when it ran right across the trail. Maybe it'll show up on the video, I don't know. I was holding it, but it all happened so fast. But anyway, it jumped across the trail and went up that pine tree on the side of the trail, so he was not 10 or 12 feet away from us when we were walking by him. We decided to go ahead and try to walk by. He looked pretty much like he was going to hang there, so we kept moving. It started to rain a little bit. We didn't want to prolong that too much, so we thought we'd give that a try. It worked out fine, but that was really exciting to see a bear that close. Pretty neat moment. But we're heading on in to Hot Springs now. It's light rain in here in the canopy of the trees. It's not really hitting us too bad, but as soon as we get down there and cross the bridge, we're going to look for somewhere to eat before we head into the hostel. So we'll try to show you some more video when we get down that way.
All right, we've come on down. It's kind of dark in here. Video makes it look lighter than it is. But we've made it down along the river side. So we'll follow it on up here to the bridge and go across the bridge so we can get over it. But yeah, that's the French Broad.
Right here at Hot Springs, and we came upon this little place here, so a little rentals, and we're heading on into Hot Springs. I don't know what the name of that place is, but it's kind of neat. So we're coming right in here. That's the NOC van, so I guess this is where they do the river. Maybe those are for river runners. Maybe an outfitter here. So, yeah, that says the NOC over there. So, it's probably some outfitter lodging for river rafting. Here's the rafting bus.
All right, we're on the bridge going over the French Broad River, heading into Hot Springs. From the other side, we came in down that mountain over there the other day in Hot Springs, and today we went SOBO. I don't know if Brent has talked about that, but one of the reasons is the weather was going to be kind of iffy. We weren't going to be able to start until 2 because of a shuttle issue. And so we would have had to have gone 8 miles uphill to get to the first campsite. And not leaving until 2 made it so that it was gonna be really late getting to the campsite. So we made a call, got a room at Laughing Heart Hostel. We shuttled up and SOBO'd the a little over 9 miles down in Hot Springs again, so we didn't have to climb out. Anyway, we are now headed, I think we're gonna probably go to they've got a tap room here, brewery tap room. I think we're gonna try to go there, get us something to eat. We've already got our stuff in our room at the hostel, so just go back there, take a shower, go to bed, and make a plan for tomorrow. All right. Once again, French Broad River. We came down up and over that. Okay, we're at the Big Pillow Brewing tap room. There's a little stage out here. There's a taqueria. We just ordered some nachos and a burrito. Gonna go sit down in here and have us a beer to enjoy the evening. All right. All right, we're full. It's about 8:30. Had a beer and nachos and a burrito. And now we're heading to the hostel for the evening. Gonna have a shower, go to bed, get up tomorrow, do it again. Gotta love it. Happy trails.